I saw her run into the forest in the middle of the night, barefoot and crying, with fireflies following her like shadows. But the thing that made my skin crawl was this: she wasn't running from a person. She was running from voices. Voices nobody else could hear. This happened in my village, around 2004. I was just a teenage boy, working on my uncle's farm for the long holiday. His village was deep in the bush, quiet and close to a river people didn't like to talk about. At night, the air felt thick, like something old was always watching. There was a girl in that village. Her name was Adamma. People called her the princess, not because she was royal, but because she was so beautiful. Light skin, eyes like glass. She never wore slippers, even though her feet were always clean, like a rich girl's. She didn't talk much, and she always looked like she was listening to something far away. My cousins warned me not to greet her. She's not normal, they said. She's cursed. Of course, I didn't listen. I was curious. And yeah, I had a small crush. The first time I spoke to her, she didn't say anything. She just smiled, a sad kind of smile, like someone trying not to cry. The second time, she said, "You hear them too?" I said, "Who?" But she just walked away. That's when I started noticing strange things. Every night around 2 a.m., the dogs in the village would bark like crazy. Goats would cry. People would wake up and lock their windows. My uncle told me, "Don't open the door, no matter what you hear." But one night, I did. That was my mistake. I opened the back door just a little, just to look. And I saw her. Adamma was standing under the orange tree, staring into nothing. Her hands were shaking. Then she started whispering something I couldn't understand. Names, maybe. Old names. And then, she laughed. Not a happy laugh. A broken one. The kind that makes your blood run cold. Behind her, I saw something move, like shadows slipping between trees. No feet. No faces. Just angry shapes. Cold. Fast. She turned suddenly, like someone who just heard her name whispered from the dark. And then she ran. Fast. No shoes. No light. Straight into the forest. And those shadows followed. The next day, no one talked about it. I asked an elder. He spat on the ground and said, "Let sleeping things lie." But I couldn't let it go. An old woman roasting corn told me the truth, or at least part of it. She said Adamma's mother had once broken a sacred promise. A river goddess had given her beauty in exchange for silence. No prayers. No worship. Just beauty, passed down to her daughter. But the mother broke the deal when she prayed over the girl's head to protect her. The spirits came to collect what was never fully hers. Adamma was borrowed beauty, the woman said. And every day she lived, something dead followed her. They never found her body. Some said she drowned. Others said the spirits finally took her, the way they take anything that was borrowed. But the scary part. Even after she vanished, dogs still barked at 2 a.m. Some people even claimed they saw her, standing under the orange tree, smiling sadly. Barefoot. And listening. A year later, I started dreaming about her. Every night. In the dream, Adamma stood under that same orange tree. She looked tired, but peaceful. She pointed to the river and said just one thing. Bring back what was taken. I told my uncle. He looked at me quietly and said, "She reached out to you. That means the spirits will listen if we do it right." So we went to the dibia, the village priest. I told him everything. He nodded. Her soul is trapped between two worlds. But if we return what belongs to the river, she'll be free. On the next full moon, we went to the river. Just me, my uncle, and the dibia. The place was too quiet. No insects. No frogs. Even the wind held its breath. The dibia gave me a calabash with white feathers, a piece of Adamma's hair, and a smooth black stone. Say her name 3 times, he said. Tell her she can go home now. I stepped into the water. Heart pounding. Adamma. 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 The river rippled. I'm sorry. For everything. You don't have to run anymore. You can go home now. You're free. At first, nothing. Then the wind came, strong but soft. The tree swayed. The sky hummed. And then I saw her. Across the river. Wearing white. Floating. Smiling. She mouthed, "Thank you." And then, just like that, she faded. The next morning, the orange tree had dropped all its fruit. The dog stopped barking at night. Adamma was gone. For real this time. No more whispers. No more shadows. No more fear. Just peace. They say the river always takes back what it lends. But sometimes, if you listen closely, you can return it gently.